talk about all the time, which I actually have in 2 colors.
And I have in one of the sizes.
Right.
You have the big one.
I
or
have the
small?
big one.
Okay.
I have 2 of the big one.
Okay.
Was my first like big Dooney investment bag. And I have to tell you, I still covet that bag. I look forward to carrying that bag. I don't regret it at all. It looks amazing because this leather has a very natural, rustic feel to it, just like me. I don't consider myself polished. I'm very
think you're
relaxed.
polished.
Not at all. Easy,
Like
breezy.
fun polished.
Fun polished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
I take it.
like too polished would be like not
Not
fun.
stuffy.
Not
Not at
stuffy.
all.
No.
Okay, so
You're fun.
I
Fun
love the
polished.
bag. This is a version of that. That whole story, that long drawn out explanation, that
This
was
is the
just to
bag
say this is very
that Jane
similar.
loves.
So we've got this available at $368, 6 payments of $61.33. If you're shopping with your Q card, we do offer a 9-month special financing, so please ask about that. That will break your installments into 9 months. And no interest charge if paid off in full by the end of the term. We're offering free shipping, so that's another $11.97 in your pocket. As you're selecting this bag, I want you to think about colors. The colors include the natural, which I have, that was my original Florentine, it was natural, and I have a story about that. This is your ginger, which is such a beautiful, warm,
And this
rich
I love
brown.
because it reminds me of this briefcase that my grandpa used to carry when I was little.
Oh, how about
And
that?
I'd always go and play with it because it had these cool clasps, but it was this color, so I just think it's so cool and like
brings
very
that
nostalgic.
memory of
yeah.
Granddad. And then this one is your oyster.
Which, oh my gosh, to see
Stunning.
Florentine leather and oyster, that is not something that you see all the time.
Right.
So if you love Florentine leather and you want something a little bit more unique that if you're walking through the Florentine leather market, you're not going to see, that's really cool.
And so here's the deal. Why is this more? Because it's more expensive. This leather is more expensive. It costs more to get it, costs more to make. And this is a really good size in Florentine because it weighs about 2 pounds. When you get to the larger bags, they are heavier. And I have to say, my
Yes.
bag is a heavy bag when I put my stuff in it. But I like it. I
like-
love the way it feels. It's substantial.
that substantial. It's like that saddle leather. So done in Florence, Italy, at a tannery that's been working with leather for more than a century. Excuse me. It has that gorgeous craftsmanship detail. The brushed gold hardware just pops against the leather. This is a leather that gets better and better with time. It develops that patina. It gets softer as you have it and love it and wear it. So don't think, oh, that's, you said top of the line. Should I keep it in a glass case? No, this is built to be worn. And again, get better as you have it, love it, and wear it. I love how you see the genuine Florentine Vachetta leather seal on the back. And then I didn't even get into the bag, but once you open it up, again, you have the Dooney on one side, the duck on the other. Duck's easier to clasp if you're left-handed, Dooney if you're right, but it's also just nice to be able to change it up. And then this flap has gorgeous green suede on the underbelly. So that softens these flaps. They're meant to fold down. And it's also just a lovely experience. That doesn't end, because when you get into the bag, there's more soft leather. And this is like, and that's not, ours don't have that, the bags that we have. But this is so, it's like the leather that you want on the inside of your gloves. Like that amazing, buttery, soft, just luxe feel. You also get this zip pocket on one wall that has nylon on the interior of that. So I love that if you're maybe not carrying your
Sure,
wallet,
you
you want to
put
put your
your-
change and your
yeah,
cash, maybe that lip gloss that always explodes no matter how tight you close it. Something that could be messier, everything else can go in the main compartment.
When you have a bag that you could almost reverse and turn it inside out, and it looks just as
Right.
good on the outside as it does on the
That's
inside.
when you know.
That's when you know why that's more expensive, and it's certainly worth it.
And the fact that you can do this and you see this pucker on the side of the bag, if you had poor quality leather, this would crack. There's no cracking. This is vegetable dyed leather, so it's in there through and through. You can't scratch off the color. If you scratch the bag, by the way, you can use the oils in your fingers to just buff it out. So this is a bag that is built to be worn.
Don't be afraid of it. Enjoy it and get ready for the compliments. There's something about the smell. There's something about the tactile feel to this. There's the shape and where it hits you on the shoulder and how it rests. all of it is something that you just grow to really love the one you carry them. And I rotate through color wise, and sometimes I go back to my vintage natural, and I've had it for I don't even how many years now. So there's some scratches in it, and it's like this bag went to this. That scratch is a memory of maybe taking it
gotta
to
buff
Italy.
it out, though.
Well, you do, but
Yeah.
I kind of like the
yeah.
earthiness of it. And this might be when we traveled, to New York.
Right,
And I
or
remember
went to
doing
this
this
wedding at
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's the bag that's been around, and it just continues to bring me joy. So these are the pieces that bring joy to your life. They look good, and then they function so beautifully. Your wallets, your cell phones, your glass cases, all those will fit in here.
This look right now, you look like so Dooney and Bourke. Like your whole vibe is just so town and country chic, like just understated elegance without even trying. And that's what I love about these
Yeah.
bags. You put it on and it's just like you don't need to like try. Like you just look like that lady that knows what she's doing.
This is just
And-
the way I wake up.
Right. And
This
most of the time,
and that's
like,
what, is
I
that what you
don't
said?
know what
This
I'm
a
doing.
day is like, it's just the way I
She's
look
like,
when I
I
wake
do
up.
know
This
what
is-
I'm
this is
doing.
it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fabulous. I absolutely love the feel, and it's another one of those feeling bags. Like you put it on and you just feel like, okay.
The other thing that's nice is this does have a little bit of structure in the bottom of the
Yes.
bag, so it's not like a slouchy. As much as the leather is soft, this
Right.
does actually have some structure to it. So when you put your things in there, they don't all sag to the bottom. They sit nicely, so I can stack, which is what I do, stack my work papers, my scheduling planner, stack my wallet next to that, then my cosmetic case, and then anything else peripheral can fit in the sides, in the
Right.
little pockets, your glasses, your, maybe the cell phone, all of those will fit in those additional pockets.
That's what I love. Everything has a spot. And I love how it's soft. Like it feels nice, and the fact that it gets even more malleable and it goes under your arm. Like it's just a really comfortable bag. It's
The
kinda like a
weight of
security
this
blanket.
actually almost is all you need.
Yeah, you don't
because
necessarily
you
even
don't really
have to
have to
clasp
clasp
it.
it. I mean, you just do it for the additional security.
Yeah.
But it really is beautiful. And then also the contoured shoulder strap, which is nice. This is leather on both sides. Edges are painted. And that strap has a taper to it so that when you put it on the shoulder, it sits right in the sweet spot.
Exactly.
And then you rest your arm on it, and it's just fabulous.
It is
So
fabulous.
oyster is last call. Ask about ginger. Fewer than 1 dozen. And then natural, join me in this journey of natural. There are 12 of those available, and that's it. This is a 296320, and again, don't forget to ask about the special 9 months financing with a Q card purchase. If you purchase this with your Q card, there will be no interest if you pay it in full within the 9 months, but enjoy also the free shipping and handling with that as well. So we only have one Saffiano in this entire show.
Which is kind of crazy.